Hello, you handsome leeches. You're listening to the Battleship Potemkast with its resident movie critic, Rob Stoakes, who is being interrupted by Cree's laughing.
Sorry.
Being a movie critic, I hate all movies, games and TV shows, and I think I could do a much better job writing them. To prove my point, I've hired two dribbling idiots who believe that they are comedians. Michael Cook and Cree Cranich. Other CR words. Now, stare in awestruck silence. Crusty.
Yeah.
Now,
okay, we got the point.
Okay, now you lot, you get to all stare in awestruck silence as you listen.
How long is this intro? As he turns the page.
There's another 3 pages to go here.
I know.
Trilogies.
Yes.
Skaboo's going to pop up in a minute with Persians. Fucking hell.
3.
That's a callback to an unreleased episode.
So, yeah, there are 3 more pages of intro on this as of yet unnamed creative corner, which this week I have decided to call... His eyes are made of lemons and other facts about Steve Buscemi. Although I'm not going to go through all 3 pages of intros. I think we're just going to go straight into it.
Just going to talk about it. Yeah. You'll talk about that you're not going to use the last page for a page.
Yeah. No, we're going to reference that very heavily.
Right, we'll move on. Fuck
Yes.
me.
Here we
This
go.
is like
I'm excited. You've built it up now, Rob. I'm excited.
it's like a boat with no sail or paddles, just floating aimlessly in the water.
Well, prepare for disappointment. I've
Okay.
built that up. So,
We're used to it, come on.
yeah. So, this creative corner, I've been inspired recently by watching Zootropolis and noticed that kids' films are getting a bit uppity in terms of themes and being a bit adulty. And so I've decided to take...
a critic term there.
Yeah.
Adulty.
Yes, I am a movie critic. So,
Great visual movie.
Movies.
It's not a film, it's a movie.
so
What
now-
do cows watch? Movies.
Oh, Cree will be performing in Manchester this month at the Comedy Star!
Right, so I've decided to take a adulty film and make it appropriate enough for children to view as a Disney film.
It's not Emmanuel, is it?
No, it is not. No, because, to be fair, Disney do like
The
taking...
much maligned filmed about Togo striker Emmanuel Adebayor.
Yes.
What?
I don't know, football jokes. I don't ever know why I tried football jokes in this room.
Yeah, you just... It's blind leading the blind.
Yeah. It's to go with my Game of Thrones material that neither of you two get.
Yeah. And kind of, if there's ever a chapter in Game of Thrones where Tyrion plays football, then we'll just be lost.
You have straight friends.
I'd have it framed on the wall if such a chapter existed.
Yeah. Just rip all the pages out of the book and just put them up in picture frames. Here. The greatest thing.
I'm excited.
Right.
Tyrion was a terrible goalkeeper. They often called him a vampire because he was scared of crosses. Another football joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, when you cross the ball into a box, it's called a cross.
Right. When you cross the ball into the box,
Well, that's what you're doing. It's across the pitch.
So just kick it.
A cross.
Okay.
Then it becomes a cross.
Right.
And vampires are afraid of crosses. And goalkeepers like Tyrion and David James. More football jokes.
Yeah. Just...
Right, so today I will be playing the role of Warner Bros. Executive. Christy Cree will be playing the role of Sony Executive. And together we will listen to this pitch from Mr. Rob Noakes.
Okay. Stokes.
Sorry, Rob, we'll change that in the edit.
Okay. So, we open in a sort of foresty, fieldy place.
Red
I know
Riding
it's kind
Hood.
of contract.
Rob,
Yeah,
by
they
the way,
contrast heavily.
Rob, by the way, is a writer.
Yeah.
Foresty, fieldy places.
Yeah, well, it's sort of...
Adulty.
I'm a writer, not a done speaker, am I?
I is eloquent with the written word, mate.
Oh, appropriating black culture. That's a little bit racist, Rob.
Yep.
Yep. So...
Explain yourself.
Jesus,
And that's
Rob.
coming from a Sony executive.
Yeah.
Oh, we're still in roles.
Yeah.
Right, so as Warner Bros. Executive, I've got time is an issue for me.
Yep,
So may I ask for this woody forest
Yep, so...
to be filled with characters?
Yes. So we open with a load of sheep just bumbling about.
Shaun the Sheep, the movie.
It is not Shaun the Sheep the movie, no. That already exists.
Yeah, but as an 18 action. Where
I
it's
know,
like,
this
it's like, you ain't taking my lamb.
No. That's next week's Creative Corner.
When he goes on the lamb.
Yeah. Comedians.
Yeah.
So,
Somewhere.
Sony executive. Yeah, somewhere. Right, I'm ready. Right, hit me. So forest, sheep.
Yep, so sheep are kind of milling about, being sheep.
In a forest.
In a forest, yes.
You know nothing of sheep.
No.
Sheep don't live in forests, silly.
Well,
Those woodland
that's-
critters
yeah.
were sheep.
They live in deserts.
We'll sort that out. We'll sort that out in the second draft of the script, mate.
Excellent. Here we go.
But yeah, so it's sort of
The Vicar of Dibley.
big thing, and then we notice that one of the sheeps looks.
One of
One
the
of the
sheep.
shy. A single sheep is shy.
One of the
Is it?
No.
You dick.
You're a dick. You dumb fuck. Anyway.
He's getting into character as a Sony executive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's classic Sony executive. So you were the guy who greenlit Ghostbusters then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Method acting.
Right, so one of the sheep turns out to be a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep, and so the sheep is getting... The wolf, sorry, is getting closer to another sheep. Getting closer and closer, and you're like kind of, oh no, this wolf is gonna fuck this sheep up. And then suddenly it gets one of those like bo-peepy shepherd hook things around its neck, and it gets thrown to the ground, and there's a bit of a tussle with these two other sheep who have these big things. And they
What,
take...
like Jedi sheep?
Almost, yeah.
Right.
Basically.
So you got Jedi sheep and wolves scrapping.
Yeah, and the wolf gets taken down. And
No humans so far.
No.
Right.
No
Is
humans
it animated?
anywhere.
Is it real life animated?
Yes, animated.
Animated, okay.
Yeah. It's quite...
So wait, are we going Disney to action here, or action to Disney?
Action to Disney.
Right,
Action to Disney, okay.
If you were listening at the beginning of this,
I find it very difficult to retain the information that comes out of your mouth.
you find it very difficult to retain what?
The information that comes out of your mouth.
The what?
Anyway.
Hey.
It's like a...
Backchatting. Where could it be budgeting your film? Don't backchat us.
Yeah.
We think you are trolling in Ricky Gervais.
It's just like, you know, between radio stations, when you don't get music, you just get that... That's what kind of happens sometimes when people talk. It's just like...
But I'm tuning in now to you, Rob, so you better make
So
this
come
good.
on then, we've got wolves and sheep at it.
Right, so this sets up the fact that our main character is what's known as a shepherd. He kind of goes after wolves in sheep's clothing, because wolves like to eat sheep. And that's
Dress up as them in their carcasses.
They dress up as sheep and then eat other sheep, and that's generally frowned upon. So, yeah, these shepherds help stop that. And our main character is a shepherd who's been doing this for a while, and he's kind of getting fed up with it. He's had a few scars, and he's like, this really isn't the life for me. If only there was something else. We have that big Disney musical number. And these other sheep...
Have you just thought about this now?
No.
Is it...
This was last night.
Right, okay, so I'm still trying to work out what action film it is, but I'm having fun. I'm having fun with it.
But yeah, so then these...
Are we supposed to be critiquing it along the way?
Yeah, and I've just critiqued it. I'm having fun with it so far.
Yep, that is a valid criticism. Yeah, I like it. But
Right, yeah.
So, this sheep goes back to his sheep office, and is... I don't know what a sheep office would look like. This is
Clearly.
the animation.
You have a right to hear, Rob.
I know, yeah.
I'm not the designer. Come on.
You spend all your time bitching about how shit movies are, and then this is your opportunity to pitch a Sony executive and a Warner Bros. Executive a movie, and this is the dross that you're coming up with, some half-baked idea from last night that you're making up on the fly today. How dare you, sir?
I've not even got 5 minutes into the...
I know, but you don't have to take us through the movie beat by beat, and now the credits begin.
How did you get past security?
Who let this pitch in?
Right, carry on, see if you can save it.
Right, so this sheep is told by his boss, right, okay, so we have more wolves. Somehow there's like 10 of them in. And they're after this black sheep who was working with them at one point. And so he's like, alright, I'll go ask this black sheep what these wolves want with him. And so he goes to this black sheep, and while he's there, he meets the black sheep secretary, and she's kind of the love interest for the film. She's like, oh, hello, and he's like, oh, hello, and there's a conversation.
In the fucking woods?
Yeah.
In a sheep office!
Yeah,
Are
again,
these like
yeah.
what is it? And what the word when you make animals more human?
Anthropological, is it?
And from...
Anthropomorphized or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
So is that? Have we got
Yeah.
little sheep with ties on and stuff,
Yeah.
and wolves wearing hoodies?
Yeah, and like kind of pretending to be sheep. And we kind of don't see... Yeah, the design of the sheep, the wolves would be very sheep-like until you see the fangs and they rip their heads off and it's like, it's a wolf actually. Ah.
Right.
And so, this black
So
sheep...
you've got wolves in disguise.
Yeah. As sheep. And so that's the whole point of the shepherd's job is to find these sheep. And this black sheep is like, yeah, no, the wolves, obviously, like I feel kind of sad for them, really, because they're out there in the wilderness. They need to eat. And we keep stopping them. I tried to think of, like, some way to let them eat, but they just don't, and they just die off. And he's like, yeah, that sucks, but whatever, I've got my life, and da-da-da. And they kind of have the big thematic discussion where he's like, yeah, but are you really living? Just doing the same thing over and over again, and you're not really...
Fucking hell.
And maybe you should let a wolf eat you so the wolf doesn't die.
At least you can live on through the wolf then.
Yeah. But he's also, like, kind
You're
of
doing
arguing-
nothing
Well, is
worthwhile.
it Dancing with Wolves?
No. On that...
That great action film.
Yeah, the great action movie.
Well, that's an action film, isn't it?
So,
I don't know, it's about 3 hours long, so
Yeah.
20 minutes of action don't make it an action movie.
no. But yeah, so this black sheep is... Yeah, the basic point of the black sheep is I hate living like a sheep. Because all we do is just stand around in fields all day worried about wolves. And wolves, they just kind of die out very quickly. And then we cut to the wolves, who will be the villains for this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the wolves knew this black sheep personally. It was like, oh yeah, he tried to come up with a alternative food source. I wonder how he's doing, because I don't want to die of starvation. And so... And you've got all these...
Bugger me. Where are we in percentage of this film?
He turns the second page.
Well,
You went and had the longest intro ever, and now we've gone into this.
Well, this is Act 1, but Act 2 you can kind of bash through, because Act 2's just...
Alright.
Action.
Bash through the action. Describe the action to me, Rob. Set me... I want to feel like I'm in VR in this film.
But someone's got to want to buy a ticket for this.
Well, I'm explaining the thing. Let me...
It works if you close your eyes.
Yeah.
Right, let's
And
do
it
it.
is.
So, the wolf... The main wolf has, like, kind of this cast of colourful wolves who will be our kind of action people. So there's, like, kind of a big wolf who's stupid and a tiny wolf who's smart. And they
Stereotypes,
they're
basically.
Yeah, your basic wolf tropes.
Yeah, wolf tropes. And so it's this shepherd sheep trying to find these wolves, and he's kind of going to the black sheep and he's like, oh, how do you know him? And he's like, oh yeah, we work together on this alternative food source. It didn't really work, although I didn't like him anyway. And you also follow the bad guy wolf, who is convinced that the black sheep actually did have an alternative food source for wolves.
Oh.
But
Is this Soylent Green?
Possibly. I've not thought of that yet. Yeah, it's a non-sheep food source, but he's convinced...
Rabbits.
Well, he didn't...
And the sequel could be about the rabbits going, oh, Jesus Christ. That
Yeah,
fucking
genocide arrives at the
That
rabbits.
fucking sheep.
Yeah. If only the
We
film...
hadn't
if only the
negotiated that
film
deal.
this is a Disney version of actually had a sequel, then it'd be perfect. But yes, so...
Blade Runner.
Fuck!
Shut up!
Yeah, it's Blade Runner.
Wait,
The replicants are wolves,
Yeah.
the sheeps are humans...
wait, so in Blade Runner, the replicants were eating people?
Well, no, but they were killing people,
Were
and
they?
they wanted to survive longer because they had lower short lives. So in this, it's the wolves are starving. It's Blade Runner done by Disney with sheep.
that-
Thanks, Mike.
Sorry, I thought it was pointing the guessing.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, I've had 2 failed guesses.
Yeah, but I was expecting you to get it wrong. So I could be like, kind of, ta-da, it's Blade Runner, and everybody be like, oh, Rob is so smart and handsome and sexy. But now,
That's never going
but
to
now
happen.
you've just piled me with shit.
I
Mike.
apologise, but
So what
I
should
thought
we
we were shouting out guesses as and when the guesses came.
So
And as soon as you were like, right, we're going to follow the wolf as well as the sheep, I was like, it's fucking Blade Runner.
Yeah.
is Blade Runner actually any good?
Yes. Very.
Is it?
Watch it.
Is that one? Those questions. Is it the Turing questions?
The Turing test to find out whether or not. You don't. You probably do get some kid-friendly version of that. Like he puts a mouse in a jar, and you see these sheep just looking at this mouse in a jar, being like, kind of, I'm not trying to eat that, no. And a comedy bit where like he turns a little way and looks back, and there's like kind of a little mouse tail sticking out of the sheep's mouth, and he's like, I didn't eat this mouse, no.
Is Harrison Ford the voice of the sheep?
No, although...
sheep.
Yeah, I think that'd be like kind of put it too on the nose. Like kind of...
Oh, no, he's...
So that's what Harrison Ford was doing in Blade Runner when he was going around trying to help the replicants?
No, he was trying to kill them.
Ah.
Like the shepherd, in my pitch, the shepherd is trying to catch these wolves.
Who's the black sheep then?
The black sheep is the guy who made the replicants.
Oh.
Yeah, and so...
I've never seen it.
I ain't seen it for time, to be fair.
Yeah. But yeah, so this wolf is going after this...
Oh, fucking hell, now we've got to go through Blade Runner with wolves and sheep.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just...
Spoilers for Blade Runner, but here we go with wolves and sheep.
So, the main...
What if the shepherd is actually a wolf?
What if is a
don't
black sheep
go
a wolf?
for that. What?
Black sheep's a wolf.
No.
Oh.
His secretary is.
Oh.
And...
Of course she is.
Yeah.
Never trust a ginger.
No. A ginger sheep. That would never happen.
Be hilarious.
Yeah.
Leave it in the sun.
Yeah. Just...
Lamb chops.
One of our sheep has just emulated. Oh yeah, that's a ginger sheep. That's fine. It's meant to do that. It already looks like it's on fire from distance anyway.
Interesting. I might pick up Blade Runner.
Yes.
Is it worth picking up?
It'll be on
Is it?
Netflix or one of the many other 2016 technologies.
Yeah.
I'll rent it from Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Brilliant. On video. You got to rewind it before you take it back.
Get it on Laserdisc.
Kids are literally going, what? What's a video?
You got to rewind it before you take it back. That was the most annoying thing in the world when you grab a film and put it in, and some bastard had watched it and left it at the end. And then you'd have to sit for about 7 minutes, depending on the length of the movie, and wait for it to rewind.
Why couldn't you?
So then you can press play, and then you'd find out there was a shitload of trailers at the beginning, like, ah! So you fast forward through them, and now you can watch the movie 15 minutes later than you anticipated.
Be kind, rewind.
Yeah. But that was what life was like in about 1994.
Yeah.
Crazy, innit?
When I was a child.
Yes. Oh, wild times. But yeah, so the main thematic element of this film is the fact that the shepherd is a bit unhappy with his life, and he's kind of like, this sucks. And he's sort of...
I feel his pain, Rob.
He's like taking down the wolves, but he's kind of more... He's almost interested with like, so what's it like outside the fields and woods, wherever you come from, and they're all like kind of, oh yeah, it's amazing, except for, we keep dying, which sucks. So that's his arc, is that he wants to discover...
The other side of the forest.
Yeah. And...
He wants to cross the road.
Yeah.
Like the animals are Farthing Wood.
Yeah. No.
Excellent.
Like chickens
TV show.
before them, sheep just want to
Keeping
cross
my
the
references 90s.
What happened with that? Did it have a resolution?
I think...
The humans probably just killed everyone.
Yeah.
That was what the message of that fucking story was.
Culling badgers, that poor badger got it.
Yeah.
I know,
The fox got it.
I tell you, you can fuck Toy Story 2 for crossing a road for a drama. Animals of the Farthing Wood, like season 1 finale, was about them crossing the road.
Was it?
And it was terrifying.
Yeah.
Because it was like the tiny hedgehogs, like a family of them.
Yeah.
I remember
there was a
loving
bit where...
And to them it was impossible to cross, like, oh my god. It's like, why don't you wait for night? There'll be less traffic.
Yeah. Oh no, in there were like one bit where there's just like...
Stop, look, listen. Mum, they're not listening.
Yeah. Oh no, in there were like an episode where like kind of... Oh yeah, these baby mice get born and everyone's happy, and then by the end of the episode they're all just impaled on a thorn bush or something.
What?
Yeah, there was horrific shit in it, yeah.
Shut up, Rob!
No, it was a horrible...
Like a Wicker Man for animals. What?
It really was.
Yeah, it was the pagan 90s, dude.
I do remember, what was it, one of all the rabbits?
Watership
Watership
Down.
Watership
Down.
Down. I remember that being horrific.
That took a shitload of complaints recently when it was screened by Channel 5 on like Easter Sunday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's an amazing
And it was like,
film.
Mum, I'm watching a cartoon. It's like, okay, love, I'm going to go fuck your father.
Yeah.
And then,
That is a horrific way. We all get buried, don't we, Bobby?
Oh, that, the fields turning to red.
Yeah.
All the fields start turning to red with all the blood of all these animals getting chemically polluted.
Yeah. Oh no, I think it's diggers that are doing it, and they're
Yeah.
just like going to be.
But bury all the rabbits under the, and it's awful. They're all like trying to claw their way out and scratching each other's eyes out. It's horrific. It's awful. I remember being scared of it as a kid.
Yeah.
It's awful.
I love the idea of a little traumatised gay Cree.
Yeah.
Yeah, being like, oh, the rabbits, mummy, the poor rabbits.
Is there one there with mixed mastosis? I don't know if there is. I don't think there is. I think I just made it up.
A rabbit goes into a cafe. He says to the guy, I'm hungry. And he says, I'll tell you what, I'll do you a cheese toastie. And he goes, all right. And he has a cheese toastie. And then the rabbit says to him, I'm still hungry. Can I have another cheese toastie? And the barman says to him, I haven't got any. He said, I can do you a ham and tomato toastie. So he gave him it. And he ate it. And as soon as he finished it, he dropped dead. And the guy sat next to him was like, bloody hell, what the hell happened? He was like, he died of mixing his toasties. And I too will be performing at the Comedy Store alongside the Cree.
Comedian Michael Cook, thank you. So is this the end of your pitch, or have you got some more?
Well, the end is.
There's no need.
Yeah.
There will be no investment.
Well, yeah, it's slightly different in that there's no. Yeah, it's not so much. Oh yeah, I want to keep living because kids can't relate to that. Most of them aren't about to die. Yeah,
Not that you know of.
Yeah.
The Make-A-Wish Foundation might go for a screening.
I think that's a small niche to
Still
aim
got
for
600
entirely.
kids in tears.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it would be more about the fact that the shepherd is miserable with his life and the wolves kind of almost teach him about this other world that he could go to. And it's hard. And like his girlfriend is like a wolf, so he's like, right, we need to leave.
Isn't the shepherd just killing sheep anyway, just for his own profit?
No.
That's the point of a shepherd, isn't it?
Protecting the sheep.
I thought shepherds eventually killed the sheep.
In this film.
Oh, right,
like,
okay.
Yeah, they're just called shepherds. Like in real life,
He
shepherds.
just needs some mates. He's just wandering around through fields endlessly. Or forests with sheep.
Yeah.
You know, because they're just eating the leaves and shrubbery.
Is he part of this sheep office? Or is that just for the sheep?
Well,
So who's got this random
You've
human?
retained all this information from it.
I'm like, hold on, Rob, hold on a minute here.
So does he pay tax on the sheep?
I'm just pulling on this thread and it's all coming apart. I'm like, what?
do they get planning permission for the sheep office?
There's a sheep office in a forest with a human guy just walking around like, hey guys.
Around
Go
in
get
the
your
sun.
shit in line.
And he's not like looking twice at sheep in ties.
Yeah.
He doesn't faze him, he's just like, alright.
Yeah, but that's kind of like Dave with the chipmunks.
Yeah. Just
You
like,
know, he had three
oh,
talking
whatever.
chipmunks wearing fucking pyjamas. And they're all like, hey Dave, and he's like, what up lads?
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
at no
it's
point did he bat
it's-
an eyelid. No point did anyone mention the fact that he hasn't got a wife. Where are your kids, Dave? How old are you, Dave? Where the hell did you get Alvin, Simon and Theodore from?
Why are you a single man with chipmunks?
And jeans. He was always wearing blue, them tight blue Levi's.
Yeah.
Hey Dave. And on that bombshell.
It's a nerf from me, I'm afraid, Rob. It was a good try, but I think you can do better maybe if we let you through next week.
If we let you do any talking.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Try that next time. Come up with a pitch and don't speak.
Well, just
I want you to come up with a pitch in a tweet.
Yeah, no, that'd be a fantastic thing for this podcast.
Yeah, yeah. It'd be fantastic.
Right. Well, I think that the audience of the Battleship Potemkast can prove you two wrong.
Oh, the silence will be deafening, Rob.
No,
The more silence we get, the more me and Cree are right.
no. If you actually think that, unlike these two dribbling idiots, as I called them at the beginning, would like to see this Blade Runner with sheep by Disney, then you can comment below and tell me what you thought, and also suggest some other stuff that I should pitch to these two.
Or alternatively, try convince him to retire now. You'll be doing me and the
Get
Cree.
permission from your carer first before you support Rob. Jesus Christ.
Supporting
Fucking
Rob is
idiot
not-
if you're supporting Rob.
And we love you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to the Battleship Potemkast. I am your host, Michael Cook, and with me, as ever, is a local movie critic, Rob Stoakes,
Hello.
and a local comedian who regularly performs Nowhere for No One, Mr. Christy Cree.
Hello.
Right, fellas, how we doing?
I'm doing very well.
Alright, thank you.
Good stuff. Right. I understand we've got a creative corner to kick ourselves off with.
We do indeed. Because I am a movie critic, and... Oh shit, I've just realised something.
What? Have you
I'm
possibly realised now?
I'm supposed to introduce the Creative Corner.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's do it.
This is...
Edit.
Yeah, we are not a special...
And see how quickly I nailed the good morning, good afternoon,
Yeah,
and
no.
everything just
Oh, no,
straight
no.
through.
Oh, no, yeah. No, that'd be
No,
great.
put the mic down now.
Yeah.
We'll go again.
Right, there dudes. Right.
There we go.
So this won't be in it.
Might do now.
No, maybe.
No, because I've
We'll
put
see.
the mic down for the past 30 seconds when I've been talking.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be introducing it then...
Yes.
Let's do it.
We'll be introducing it.
Edit.
Okay. Hello, you handsome leeches. You're listening to the Battleship Potemkast with its resident movie critic, Rob Stoakes, who is being interrupted by Cree's laughing.
Sorry.